All right, we are back live from the Anchorage Coin Club for the Championship Showdown. Over on sheet A here, we have the Schultz rink. They just beat us pretty easily against the Anderson rink for the championship. Now, the Schultz rink worked through the B bracket and came with the wraparound. So if they win, they play a second game and have to win that one as well for the championship. The Anderson rink just has to win one for the win. This is our championship game. Strap in, folks. So the teams are getting warmed up, sliding out. They already did the coin toss. Looks like the Anderson rink shooting the Yellow Rocks has the hammer for the first end. No, go ahead.
Tim, why don't you commentate? Other Tim and Tim.
Sarah throwing the first rock. Looks like they're going to play aggressive. Jessa's asking for it to be in the house. And looks like Sarah might have done just that. All right, so looks like Sarah did exactly what Jess was looking for there. Got that in the house. Michael's not going to let that stand, though. He's going to throw the takeout on that. Torgay with a nice shot here. Looks like they're sweeping hard for the line. Maybe been a little softer than what he was expecting. I am joined here by Michael Tenza. Came off the ice with me. We're both hurting from that whiplash we got in the last game. We had a good run this weekend, just too many games, I think, and we kind of got burned out coming to Sunday. 4 games in one day yesterday. First game 8 a.m. Didn't get off the ice till midnight last night. Made a long day for us. So Torgay did end up getting the hit, rolled off to the side, stayed in play. Not a bad shot. Jessica's going to ignore that completely and put another one in the house here. Top of it. Maybe sit right on it. Sarah throwing nicely lead. I think she throws more confidently having these girls behind her. Torgay with another hit. He looks like he'd be on a little on the outside. Might flash that. Yep, just got too far outside of that one. Didn't come over. We have the whole Schomer clan here today.
Well, yes.
In town.
Yeah. Boys playing on Sunday.
I won't go that far. According to Gannon Schomer, he single-handedly won the last game for them.
Really?
We'll see if he brings that same enthusiasm to this game. We have Liz Odell Howe. Putting up another stone in the top of the house. Michael likes his doubles. He might take a look at this one. Don't think he's going to play a double on that one, though. George for the Anderson rink, going for a hit. Sweeping right away. Playing some lighter hits, trying to keep those stones in play. Called off the sweep. They're still figuring out a line over there. End up with a nice tick for the hit and roll. I think they're going to accept that one. Not exactly what they called, but still worked out for them.
Thanks for rocksak.com. There was only a bunch of
I can throw another camera up on this floor. I just wanted to get and there is. All right, so no guards this one. They're all playing pretty aggressively. And in the house. Looks like we're coming up for another hit. Being told this is a cousins match here. Lacey is part of the Schomer clan, or at least related in some fashion. And then we have Gannon Schomer on the other team. Mixed feelings about who should win in here. Trading off hits. With this hit, they're going to sit on the outside a little bit and going to be, not sure who's count rock. They're all kind of real close there. We have three stones that are pretty close to each other. Maybe she's going to take a look. Oh. Yeah, see. This one's cat. Yeah. This end is brought to you by Denali Brewing up in Talkeetna, Alaska, bringing us delicious beverages and good times. Thank you to Denali Brewing for supporting curling. My favorite is the Chuli, but most of the time it's the Twister Creek. Twister Creek, I think, is the favorite here at the club. Ooh, this hit is a little narrow. Gonna hit it for a double. Look at that. There we go. Got the double and crashing on their own. They're still gonna be sitting just one. Michael's gonna be looking at a double now. Technically a triple. He loves these hits. Gannon the Cannon in the hack. Gannon has nomination for Best Hair. Other up for nomination is Noah Jeremias. I'm not in the running. And got a nice hit. Got some rolls. 2 stones went out of play. 1 still hanging on as a biter, but they are sitting 2 yellow right now. Yellow is the Anderson rink, for those of you at home. Jessica's not going to let that fly. She's going to go for this other hit. Maybe a roll. Nice hit there for hit and stick. Red sitting 1, the Schultz rink. Very festive Schultz rink, all wearing their Christmas onesies. Anderson rink, more professional. Going for the curling best dressed. Torgay, trying to keep in theme, went with the silver Seahawks jersey. Going for a hit on the shot rock for 2. A little wide, it might peel off or flash altogether. Didn't quite hit it. Schultz rink is going to take advantage of that and try for 3. Anderson rink does have the hammer. Just coming off the ice from playing the girls. They are very good at communicating, but they're not very loud. I don't know how they do that. They can talk to each other from across the ice, but not yelling at each other. And they all know what they're doing. They all know what they're saying. I think we're mostly deaf as well. Nice hit by Jessica Schultz. Sitting 3 in the house. Anderson is looking for a draw onto Jess's shot rock. Guess he doesn't trust his hit weight right now. Anderson in the hack. Throwing the hammer shot for the first end. Sweeping hard right off the handle. Release. Trying to get it there. I think he threw a little light. They're going to go hard. Try and get there. George has a wide swing there on his sweep. Didn't quite get it there. Fell short for the Schultz 3 stones. After the first end, Schultz leads 3-0. Liz is going all out. This time she's got her earrings blinking. I don't think they were blinking in the last game. She needs to change the bulb in the left one, I guess. Sarah throwing first rock of the end, looking for a tight guard. Throwing really well so far. I believe this is a women's team that is planning on going to the Women's Club Nationals. At least play down for it. Torge puts a corner guard up. And real close to the house. Jessica calling a draw behind the guard. And again, Sarah throws a really nice stone, sitting in the back four. Back six. But nice lined up. Michael looking to sit right on top of that stone. This end brought to you by Bill Foster and Residential Mortgage. If you're looking to buy a house or refinance, check him out. He'll give you a good rate. And he's very festive in his poster. Currently he's wearing googly eyes and sunglasses. He did shave the mustache though. Liz Odell Howe throwing a tight draw. Looks like it might be a little narrow. Gonna raise up that guard. Open up the middle. Didn't quite make the house. Threw a little heavy on that one. Ended up back through the back side of the house. Girls are not going to give them an inch on that one. They're going to put up something protecting their stones in there. Nice hit, nice roll for the Schultz rink. Sitting 2 in the house. Michael looking at that double. Quick on it. Crashed on the guard. Tapped their corner guard in. No longer a guard game, folks. Lacey getting set up in the hack. And the slide. Nice release. And it's curling. And it's curling. And it's curling. Going for that hit. Got a sweep. Sarah apparently doesn't want to sweep. Nice roll to the center. These girls are just on fire today. They are in it to win it, folks. If they win this game, they got to play right back to back and win another one. And they're not letting up at all. This is the championship game. However, this is a wraparound. So the Schultz rink went through the B bracket. If they win this game, they need to win again against Anderson team in order to win the championship. Whereas if Anderson wins, then it is over. They win the championship. Schultz rink did have a loss earlier. That's why they had that rule. Good to see you out there, Deb. Yellowstone going down the ice. They're sitting real close to it, but I think it's got a little more than what they wanted. Sitting in there, slowing down. Nice tap on the back stones for a shot rock with some backstops. Girls are thinking about it. Looks like they're just going to draw up to it. Jessica's throwing a skip stone. Is this her first?
Yes.
This is her first skip stone. Anderson rink has hammer this end. Jessica Schultz throwing the guard, sweeping pretty hard right away. Going for that draw hit. It's an interesting line. If you're a little narrow, it ends up straight, but if you get outside your line, it curls pretty hard on that line. And good thing they were sweeping, because they just touched the button for shot rock. There's a little bit of space in between. If they hit this on the outside of the stone, they could clear this one and be sitting 1. Probably not stick around with that shot, though. Michael's really honing in that line, calibrating his room. Walking back to the hack, thinking about his shot, looking back, taking his time, taking a breath, get in the game, zoning in. All right, now he's ready. Bring it in there. They're sweeping hard. They got to hold that line. If they can hit that other side. They don't want to nose this, though. Looks like he nudged it not enough on the outside of the stone. Pushed all of them back. Red's now sitting 1. Halfway onto the button. Jessica with her final rock of the end. Just going to try and do something to keep the Anderson rink from scoring. Cleaning the ice, making sure there's nothing in the way. A lot of professionals do that, clean the ice on the way back. I don't like to do that, so I have something to blame if I miss my shot. Pretty light. They're not sweeping, though. Not curling. Waiting for it to curl. Taps the Yellowstone back a little bit, sitting 2, giving Michael an opportunity here. Shout out to our Arizona fans, Deb and Skip. Glad you guys are watching. Glad you guys like this. Hope we can continue doing this for you guys. What's the temperature out in Arizona nowadays, Deb? Here in Anchorage, we had a warm morning. We've had a warm winter so far. It was about 35, 36 this morning. We had a little bit of rain last night. I think we have more rain on the schedule for tonight. Anderson with that hit. Sweeping for the line. Gotta try and nudge a stone back and sit. I think he's got it. He's got it for 1. 1 yellow. So now after 2 ends, we're sitting Schultz rink at 3, Anderson at 1. I think the Schultz rink is okay with that. They're going to get the hammer back and try and put up more than 1 point here. Neither team showing very much emotion on the ice right now. They're in it to win it, folks. Sweeping hard for the first stone. Trying to get it closer to the house for that guard. Torgay not very happy about that. Kept it pretty high, but still playing. Shout out to our sponsor, N-Star. We've got a banner on the ice. They treat us well over here. We've had a warm summer, but turn up your heat, everyone. Support N-Star, our natural gas company. Schultz putting up a stone behind the tee out there. It's not quite behind the guard like they wanted. Anderson's going to try and sit on it. Ooh, out in Arizona, we're going to report sub 60-degree weather. Grab your parka, Arizonians. Pretty good draw up to there. Nice weight. A little outside of what they were hoping for. But still sitting pretty close to that stone. Sarah Smith with her second stone to the end. Looking to just sit right in front of the clump. Hard for the line for weight. Starting to move over there. Crashing on the guard. And splitting them up.
Try in front of it. Yeah, let's try that.
And George coming with his first stone. Trying to come in there and hanging out there. A little light, a little wide. Opens up a different port. So, yellow team ended up with their center guards halfway through the end, which is okay. Lacey sweeping stone in for line. Weight looks pretty good, maybe a little light. They're looking to just come in and protect what they have. Nicely placed. George staring down the barrel, gonna go for a hit. Again, run onto the ice, crossing the line. Trying to get back into play. Got the one. Peeled out to the side. Jessica looks like she's just going to repeat the shot. Isabel Howe lining up in the hack. Lacey sweeping for the line. Making Sarah look kind of lazy out there, isn't she? Oh, there she goes. She must have heard me. A little late again, about the same shot as last. Good line. I think red is sitting shot with 1, but it's kind of hard to see from this angle. Again, the cannon throwing some weight. They're sweeping hard. Crashing the guard. Zuh. Opening it up a little bit, but not getting their target. Jessica's going to take advantage of this. I would say maybe raise in, or it looks like she's going for a draw. Lacey lining up in the hack. I smell coffee. I think someone's making coffee in the back. No, I don't think so. Again, a little light, I think, for Lacey. Lacey working on playing down for the women's nationals. I'm being told that her father took third place at the men's nationals in 1985. I was 1 year old. Another fun fact. I was ineligible. I would have won, but I think they were just nervous. Going for this hit. And still not getting that double. Going off to the side. The Anderson Rink is a hitting team. They just can't seem to find the line for their hits this game. Looking to replace that stone that was just hit out. Schultz Rink sends one down the ice. A little heavier than I think it has been.
Yes.
Gonna come up and sit on it, maybe tap theirs back a little bit. Not necessarily what they want.
Well, type in a comment or something. We have Naomi live streaming from Memphis. So the sisters on board.
Nice. Nice to see you, Naomi. I know you're there at least.
I think you can comment.
You can chat on the YouTube feed. Add some comments over there. You might need to log in. I'm not sure how that works. I've only done it from this end. Naomi teleconferencing from Memphis, Tennessee. moved away from Alaska for some new opportunities. Enjoying it down there, I know. Anderson, I thought he was going to go for a hit here. Came out light. Ended up guarding. Not exactly what they wanted, I think. Everyone's looking at the stones to see whose second shot. Still unclear.
Or at least.
In the third end here. Schultz leading the way. Putting the pressure on the Anderson rink. Not sure what they're calling here. I think they're going for a hit, trying to take 3 here. We got Naomi and Cindy joining in on it with us, rooting for the Schomer clan. Gannon, the cannon. Did not too well on that one for Gannon, but hopefully they'll pick it up here. Anderson throwing the final rock for yellow here. Gonna go for a hit and roll to the center here to try and put some pressure on the Schultz rink, who are sitting 1 and 2 in the 4-foot. Oh, and 3, possibly out in the outer rings. Schultz rink is really playing well today. I can attest to that. I would have rather played them yesterday. Might be close. We'll see. They're sweeping. Hit a double. Put one on the outside. So I'm not quite sure who shot rock right now. They're for the hammer here. If they hit this Yellowstone out of the rings, then they can score 3 here. Really start taking the lead early in this game. Maybe shake early and rest up for the second game. Yeah, they're really not holding anything back in these first couple ends, trying to gain a good lead. It's not very fun to play against. Coming in with a hit. Sweeping hard for the line. Ooh, crashed.
Oh, no.
Threw a Yellowstone in. We got some bounces off the wall and back in, so they're talking about what is actually in play and counting and where everything should be. Could be 1 yellow, maybe 2 yellow. It's really hard to tell now. We do have an instant replay here in the club because we can look at the feed. Oh, we already missed it. You gotta go back a little bit.
That's too far back.
That was an unfortunate series of events there for the Schultz rink. Not what they wanted to have happen, but definitely makes this game a little bit more interesting. I am certainly not unhappy about that shot. We definitely want to see these games be close in the end. It makes it more interesting to watch. Naimi, daughter of Ty Schomer, is listening in from Memphis, Tennessee. Can definitely hear her father laugh in the background. He's enjoying that a little bit. It's good to have him in the club. I haven't seen him a whole lot this year. He's been traveling a lot, but he's been around this weekend. First stones lining up here on the sheet. Sarah Smith pushes it through a little too heavy. A little too much adrenaline after that last end. Anderson looking to take advantage of this and draw behind his top house guard. Sitting here in the fourth end, beginning of the fourth end here at the Anchorage Curling Club. Looks like they're going to tap their guard and split the house. They don't have hammer. We have a hit by Sarah Smith to roll behind the guard nicely. Still hanging out there enough. Anderson's gonna go for it. George with the slide. Nice hit and roll to the back of the house. Liz sitting up in the hack. Throwing second stones. Gonna try and draw in behind the guard. Liz slipped a little bit. That's okay. Seems to have made it happen anyways. Happens to the best of us. Sometimes it's even better. Doesn't look like it's going to work out this time. Push it a little bit just to make up for it and push it through the house. Anderson rink celebrating that miss. As long as the other team is smiling, I think it's okay. And they are. They're happy about it. They're okay. I think things like that happen to enough of us where we all are lighthearted about it. YouTubers are claiming 2 yellow on that last one, but you know, we can always backseat skip over here, but they made up the score. They agreed on it. That's what it is. There's no instant replay here in curling. Nice hit by Liz, making up for that spill last time. It's a double and rolls out to the outside. Difficult to see in the feed, but there is a red stone out in the outer rings of the blue on the back right side. Gannon, the cannon, firing a little too hot, pushes it through. Schultz rink looking for a hit on the Yellowstone in the rings, just to sit 2. Calling sweeper right away. Looks like it was a little narrow. Needs to hold that line. Don't know if they're going to hold it. And she missed it just barely. Wish I would have seen that last game, let me tell you. It still hurts. Gannon trying to take a little bit off that cannon. Coming in for a draw. Sweepers aren't even worried about it. Oh, there they go. Not sure what to do. Keeping close. Letting it just slide into the rings. Jessica not concerning herself with that shot rock. She's going to look at this front rock, set up the end the way she wants to do it. Hit that out and sit 2 on the outside and worry about that other one later. Or maybe go for the double. You never know. Ends up with almost the double. Puts it on the outside in the back. Still in play on the back. Not many stones in play in this end. No guards really make for a clean game and a hitting game, and they're both good teams for that.
No, I looked at it. Can't see it.
I didn't think about this, but we could have switched the camera, adjusted the camera a little bit so we could see that just the one ring, because we don't have 2 games going on right now. But I'm lazy and I'm not going to do it right now.
There you go.
Anderson A little wide on that hit. Pushes it through. Are they shaking? Not yet. It was close. I thought they were. Jessica Schultz with her first stone of this end. Fourth end. Going for the hit on that back yellow. Sarah Smith sweeping hard for the line. And they nose it well. Sitting 2 in the rings. Anderson with his final stone of the end. Looking to draw up, maybe on top of one of the red stones in the back of the house. Schultrink has hammer. Looks like it's a light draw. They're sweeping hard. Carrying it real well. Keeping it in the rings. And it is currently shot rock. Not the best placement for them. Jessica's just gotta easily nose this and sit 3. It's a difficult shot for Jess. She normally isn't playing at this high level caliber game. Some stiff competition out there. Her fans are all watching. She's feeling the pressure on the ice. Puts a nice handle on it. Might be on the outside. Gets a tick. Enough of a tick, but doesn't stick around for 2 red. After 4 ends, we are sitting 5 for the Schultz rink, 2 for the Anderson rink. New sponsor out here on the feed. We have RWB Auto Sales. Buy some new and or used cars. Donna Newman giving some encouragement to the Anderson rink from inside the club. I don't remember seeing any of that when I was on the ice, but that's okay. I distinctly remember some sharp criticism. You're right. I didn't need the encouragement. I had it all day. It's just they had more. Just cry about it later, Don. It's okay. Anderson Rink looking for the hit. Again, no guards on this end so far. Playing aggressively. Just gets a wick off that one. Moves it off to the edge of the 4 foot, but doesn't stick around. Schultz Rink looking to take advantage of their 3-point lead here by leaving it clean. Seems to be working out for them so far. Sarah Smith putting one in the house. Looks like they might be heavy, so she's calling back to draw it back into the back of the house. But it is coming up shorter, which is good. Top 4 tee. Throwing Yellowstone here for the Anderson Rink in the 5th end. Might be right through the goal. Oh no, he's going to get a hit. Nice double by Torgay. Well done, Torgay. Schultz Rink shaking off that heavy blow. Lizzo to Howe in the hack. Going for that hit. Tight line. She had the weight. Sweeping hard for line. A little too tight of a line. Looks like they flashed it. Anderson going to take advantage of that miss. Debating between splitting the house and putting up a guard in the top of the house. Looks like they're going to split. George throwing the stone. Sweepers are thinking about it. Looks like weight's pretty close. They think they need to go. It's going to come up short. Not what they wanted. Sometimes it's a tough gig being a sweeper. Liz throwing that hit again. Sweeping hard for line. Gonna hit it. And a little too much roll, but it's still good. It's good. Should. Swept out. Still in play, though. George throwing a draw behind their guard. Looks like he came out wide on the push, but adjusted. Overcorrected and came out narrow, so they're sweeping hard. Gannon sweeping so hard, comes down on the ice a little bit. Covers. Didn't burn the stone. Stacking up those guards. Nice freeze guard. Would have been great if both of those were about 10 feet further in, maybe 6 feet further in. But that's okay. Sarah bounding to the hack. Lacey lining up the shot for a draw. No stones in the house. Came out, looks a little heavy. Liz saying it's up, wait. Slowing down pretty good. Michael's going to try and get that out, but not going to be successful. Sitting in the back 6. Touching back 8. You can see the smoke come out of Anderson's ears as he thinks about these shots.
The wheels turning hard.
Hamster's running overtime. Gannon. Coming up with a draw shot. Want to sit up right up on the tee. Coming in a little heavy, but going to be sitting on the redstone. Nice freeze. It's a tough shot. You don't want to be too far off that, but did real well. Jessica calling for one to be tucked in the 4-foot. Lacey delivering her last stone of this 5th end. Coming in, gonna hit, it looks like, on the outside. Didn't curl like they expected. Just a little tap, making a little cluster there in the back 4, back 8.
What are we doing? What are we doing, Michael? Oh, again.
Anderson playing into the trap, hitting the stones in the back end. Sorry, trap, we'll be playing Jess. They need the roll on this one. Came in a little too thin. Seems to be pretty common here this game. End up with a hit and split. Looks like we're sitting 1 yellow. Enough separation where all those stones are vulnerable now. Nothing's behind the guard. Except another guard. Kirk Miller signing on from afar. I'm not sure why he's not here, rooting the teams on in person, but hey, I'm glad you signed on at all. Tell your friends, folks. We're here live at the Anchorage Curling Club. 5th end of this championship run. If the Schultz rink wins, they play back-to-back games, and they have to win again in order to win the championship because they're coming with the B bracket wraparound. So far, that's where we're sitting. 5th end. Schultz rink is up by 3. Coming with a hit. Again, a little narrow. I think they're sweeping hard for line. Gonna try for that roll. Gonna get a little too much roll, maybe. Ended up laying it up on the back of the 12. Let's see, yellow. Anderson rink has hammer. They are sitting second shot, so it looks like they're going to hit the shot rock. Sit 1 and 2. It's not a bad place to be. If they continue on this trend, they can get 2 points here and start climbing back into the game. It'll be tough for them to get more than 2, though. Anderson with his first stone. Nice hit and roll under the guards. Sitting real nice there. We'll shout out to our sponsor, Dino's Donuts. Go get you some Dino's Donuts. We had some Dino's Donuts here yesterday. I ended up having one at about 12:30 last night before I went home. It was delicious. I guess that was this morning, so I had a donut this morning before I went to bed. Jessica Schultz in the hack, throwing her first stone, I think. Last rock for red. Looks like they're going to try and draw in and negate the 2 yellow stones that are shot rock currently. She leaves this out wide. It gives an opportunity for 3 for yellow. Anderson Rink. Looks pretty good. Maybe a little heavy. Not curling on that line. Staying straight. Gonna give them an opportunity. Michael's gonna go for the hit for 3 here and get right back into the game. No question there. Apparently Anderson climbed right out of that trap. Came out on top. This is similar to what we saw last end for the Schultz rink. You know, sitting with an opportunity for 3. Ended up flashing and only sitting 2. Let's hopefully see what happens here. If he's on the outside of that, he could crash and swing to 1 red. Michael Anderson has an interesting delivery for his takeouts. He does a little push at the end. Works out for him pretty well. He's got it down. Looks like he might be a little on the outside. A little down weight, so it's curling. Hits that nicely, sits for 3. Back into the game, tie game. You heard it, folks. People are excited. We have a game. After 5 ends, we are now sitting tied at 5 points each. Schultrink coming back with the hammer on the 6th. Jeremias tuning in from afar, rooting for Anderson Rink. We got a lot of Anderson fans out there. Not too many people chiming in for the Schultz Rink. Apparently, I don't know if I'd call them underdogs, but I guess I will. Underdogs. Torgay putting up a guard, it looks like. Sweeper's on it. Put up a biter on just off the center line. And we're back. Sorry, I had to get a new beverage. All right, well, what did I miss? So I'm guessing the Schultz rink put up a... Oh, missed a takeout. Okay. Anderson put up another biting guard. Sarah with her second shot, going for another takeout. A little more room, maybe. There's interesting lines here on the ice. They're just coming off the ice. I know that there's about the 4 foot. That's a pretty straight line, but if you stay outside of that, it will curl on you. Definitely have to read the ice when you're curling. Looks like we're sweeping hard for the line. Little light for a takeout. She hits it almost nose. And it's enough, it looks like. It's going to push out to the backside. And out. Michael giving that stone a little kick. Just to make sure it's in play. George setting up in the hack. Going for a draw behind their guard. Looking at weight. Sweeper's on it. This line right here will curl on you pretty good. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to get behind that guard. Bill Foster. Nice to see you on the feed. I thought you how'd your soccer game go today? I saw you in your sexy shorts. Leave the club. We're having a discussion here in the club as to whether if we play another game for the championship here, if the Schultz rink wins, which sheet it would be on. We didn't get a clear answer, but I guess we'll find out. Abby is calling for a YouTube chat vote on which sheet the second game might be played on. Go ahead and vote. I can't promise your vote will count, but we are willing to listen. Michael is adamant about the people on the ice making a decision on which sheet they want to play on. I don't disagree with that. Redstone coming into the 4 foot, or close to the 4 foot. Wide open. Schultz rink hoping they're going to miss this. Again in the cannon, going for a takeout. Loves to do them. Coming out a little narrow, looks like they're sweeping hard. Curling hard. Gets on the outside of it and peels it out. Both teams working real hard for this. Lacey throwing a stone. I don't know if it's her first. Coming in for that draw again. I think the Schultz Rinks is just waiting for them to miss this so they can split the house, but we'll see. A little heavy. Might spill out the back. Having a hard time with that today. Michael's going to take advantage and try and raise.
You're only allowed to buy multiples.
Gannon with a second stone. Looks like it's a little short. Sweeping hard for it. Might be coming around their guard instead of raising it. Tapping it, splitting them in the front, which is not bad. Now they're sitting 2 with some front of the end guards. Jessica's not going to want it. She's looking for that double. Playing a real clean game here. Papa Schomer bringing water out to the athletes. Gannon taking full advantage of that. What would be better is a nice stiff cup of coffee. Brought to you by Ravens Brew, our sponsor up here on the ice. Might get a little perk in their games. Lacey going for that hit. She hit the opposite side of the stone that she wanted, but still peels it out. Gannon enthusiastically taps his broom on the ice. I think he's getting a little tired. Looking for just replace that stone that got knocked out at the top 8. Anderson with his first stone. Little wobble off the hack, but recovers. George cleaning. Torgay, I'm not even sure if he's looking at the stone. Leading it pretty good. Coming into the 4-foot and back 4. Jessica looking for a hit on that one. Probably a roll. Schultz Rink has the hammer this end. If they can hit this, I think they're going to be doing okay. At least for 1 point. Going for the take. No sweepers on it, so the line might be good or a little wide. Oh, on the outside of it. Flashed it completely. Not what she wanted. Apparently there's some strategy out there that we're not seeing in here, but it's working for them. Gannon, so nonchalant in there, just knows what needs to be done and making it happen. Says, we need one right here. I'm going to put my broom here. You go throw. Michael doesn't look super convinced, but he's going to throw it.
Make sure it's here. Touch your ring. Lock it again.
Anderson throwing up a freeze on their shot rock. Sweeping hard to get it there. Curling in nicely. Little tap back. Leaving an opportunity for a double here with the hammer. I think she's trusting her hits better than her draws right now. Maybe she just wants to redeem that last hit where she flashed it. She's still smiling. If she misses it, yellow will be sitting 3 and take the lead. Definitely took a little less line on that one, I think. Looks pretty good. Still on the outside of it. Leaving 2 yellow. So after 6 ends, we are sitting the Anderson rink up by 2 at 7-5. Going into the 7th end. Naimi coming in with a vote for regarding which sheet for the next game, if there is a next game. Says sheet B, play on some new ice. They might decide that, who knows. Dave Hill joining us from Nebraska. Good to see you, Dave. Miss you up here. I hope we see you here this spring. And Naimi know these games are not being timed. Technically they have 2 hours or 8 ends. But I think for the championship games, we're going to let them run 8 ends. They started this game a little early, so we should have no problem. And there's no games after it, so we can run a little late. That's okay. We'll be here. Huge swing on that one. Coming in hard. Splitting the guards. Torgay with a rock. Looks like he's throwing in either a guard. I think it's a guard. Looks like it's top 12 guard. Bringing it in on the center line. Real close to where they wanted it. Looks good. Sarah Smith coming out with her second stone. Right down the center line. Looking for a hit on that stone that was just thrown. Starting to curl pretty good. Might crash the guard. Crash the guard, rolling into the house nicely. Lacey sweeping hard. Sitting on the 4 foot. Not what they wanted, but I think they're going to accept that. Anderson wanting to peel the guard there. Do we have enough stones to peel the guard yet? I've never understood the 5th guard rule. Whether you can hit the 5th one or not hit the 5th one. But I'm being told that you can hit your own color out anytime. Except when we're playing doubles. Liz lining up in the hack. Throwing a hit on the Yellowstone in the 8 foot. Coming in solid. Nice weight. Looks like she's going to hit it and roll. Maybe a little more roll than she wanted. Yep. Comes all the way out. Flash the takeout there. That's not going to go well for them. Bold move, Cotton. Bold move. Jessica Schultz lining up for the draw here. Liz in the hack. Looks like they're going to try and split the house. They do have hammer here. It's got some weight on it. Let's see if it slows down enough. It is curling too. I'm not concerned about the line. Coming in a little heavy. Michael's going to try and sweep that out. Not going to get it all the way out, but we're sitting on in the 12 foot. Again in the cannon, shooting a takeout. Maybe looking for the double here. Michael calling off the sweepers. Gets the double. Nice shot. Gannon just shrugs it off like he meant to do that. That's what I would do.
It's hard to beat good luck.
Lacey. Looks like they're going for that draw again. A little less broom this time. Liz sweeping for line. It's definitely slower than the last one. Looks like a good